Coach Hibbs, after Sunday's win 2-1, got a little tenuous at the end, but boy, Brock Hudgens came out and started things out well. Really didn't have a lot of base runners, but your defense was outstanding today too, and most importantly, you got that sweep.
Yeah, it's hard to win 3 games on the weekend against anybody, and GW just continues to hang in there and compete. Really, I know we've talked about the first 2 days, but just really respect what they're doing with their program now. And I mean, they really play hard, and they put a lot of pressure on you in terms of, short game and bunting and running and doing a lot of things that made us make plays. So we made plays when we needed to defensively. Brock was outstanding. That's the best he's thrown. I think this year really the best that he's thrown. And I thought Hatley was okay. I thought Hunter was okay. And Mass obviously was good enough. So, we moved down and made some plays that we needed to at times. And, offensively, we still got some things we need to work on. And we talked about that after the game. We won 3 games, and there's still things that we can do to get better. So that's a good sign when you can win when you don't play at your best. But, again, a good weekend, and we got 6 wins now in the conference, and every conference win is critical.
Yeah, we talked about that before the season with the way the schedule is, and the fact that only 7 teams make it every weekend is really big. You can't afford to take one off. And I thought perhaps defense was the star of the game today. The plays that some of the guys made in the outfield, the bunt there that Mash throws home, Rayleigh makes a good tag. He was really good behind the plate as well. You've talked about strength and conditioning and guys being alert out there, but that was probably the star of the game today.
Yeah, and Greg, the first point, Greg and I were talking before the game about the schedule, and him being in pro ball for all those years, the schedule didn't make a whole lot of sense to him this year. And, he told me that they play us, but they don't play St. Louis, they don't play Xavier, they don't play Rhode Island, and he felt like that, that the schedule was kind of weird the way it was done this go around. And I know we've talked about that before. The thing that we have to do is we have to just focus on winning as many games as we can. So we got a lot of tough games coming up as time goes on. And to the second point, I mean, we're doing a lot better job moving around now. I mean, we're in better shape physically, and we're stronger. And we still have our moments when we don't make plays and don't do what we're supposed to do, but it's just better all the way around. And not only Mass there at the end, but, Rayleigh physically in good enough shape where he can play Friday and then not play yesterday and then still be pretty good again today. And you get down to end of ball games and all that stuff matters. It really does.
And one of the things that you guys like to do is move guys around, and Seeger comes into play first and has a couple of tough plays he has to make and makes those plays. It's a testament to probably you'd go back to the fall if people came out and watched you guys play the Niner World Series and see what you do with your defensive alignments. It's pretty interesting.
We do, and we move guys around a bunch. Elwood played infield in high school, but he's primarily an outfielder. But, when Creech got hurt, then we had to move him back to the infield. And Seeger's an infielder that we moved to the outfield this year, and he's done a great job out there in left field. And, he's comfortable, now at playing first or playing third, and it's good to be able to get him in there. Other guys, Mike Green played, infield a lot when he was in high school. Now he's playing center field. JJ was another guy that played infield. He's an outfielder. Tony Montalbano, he was a second baseman. Went to University of Houston as a freshman as a second baseman before he went to junior college. So, moving guys around and again, just trying to be as athletic as we can. And I thought that we had the right combination out there today, and the guys we put out there did a good job.
No time to celebrate. You got a 5-game week coming up. You're going to be here against NC State on Tuesday and then at Winthrop, and then we hit the road for 2 conference weekends. Really no chance to kind of catch your breath here. You're going to roll right into 5 more games.
And, we're looking forward to playing State on Tuesday. I think you need to check, but I think it's either 93 or 94 was the last time that they've played here. So any time we get a chance to play ACC schools, we'll take them. And a lot of times it's the one date that they say that they can play, we need to play. So the schedule's gotten a little bit jumbled up here the next couple of weeks, but that's okay. I mean, these kids are young, and every chance we get to compete against good people and play, it's a good thing.
All right, fans, it's white out, so wear your white on Tuesday night. Fill this place out and show State fans that we can take over our own park here. Should be another sellout, 6 o'clock Tuesday, and then we'll roll right into a big road trip coming up.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Justin Roland, the old man on the squad, sets the school record today with your 216th start. Let's go all the way back. Was it Clemson? Was that your first series? We go all the way back years ago, and I remember seeing you out there as a freshman go, wow, this kid's pretty good. And now you're the old man on the squad. Can you kind of think back to that first game and how you felt, and then kind of fast forward to today and just how maybe it's become a little routine, but how kind of blessed you are to be, healthy all these years and keep it going?
I remember that first game like it was yesterday. It was cold that game. It got real cold in the late innings. I was freezing. I wasn't used to that, playing that late. And remember I got my first hit off their Friday guy. That was a real good feeling.
Yeah.
It's hitting so hard after all. But it's just been great. Coach Hibbs has stuck with me through the ups and downs. He's ran me back out there, had faith in me. He's just given me a great opportunity here at Charlotte.
You've played with guys like Aaron Bray, Corey Shaler on the infield, a bunch of different first basemen, Rivers, Shive, Elwood at second, Creech over there. You think about the guys you've gotten to play with on the infield and all the different combinations that have turned double plays here since you've been here. It's kind of interesting when you look back, and I can just pencil you in as shortstop every day for the last 3 or 4 years. That's kind of cool.
Except for a couple of third.
Yeah, that's right. We started that experiment this year.
But I'm just glad I was able to finish my career at shortstop, run back out there. Turned double plays wise, me and Shaler, we turned a lot of double plays. I can remember that. We turned a ton of them. I've had the just playing with a lot of great second basemen. We've all helped each other. We've worked together a lot, and it's been fun.
Now let's fast forward to this year. In your senior year, did you have any kind of goals you set out for yourself at the start of the year? I know there was the experiment with flipping you in base, and now you guys have kind of settled back into your regular spots. But did you have any kind of personal goals, or was everything oriented towards the team here in this last year?
Yeah, just win games. I really just want to win a conference championship. That's the only goal. No personal goals. I really don't care about stats. It's nice. They look good and all, but as long as we're getting wins, I'm happy.
Now, being a guy that's been around a little bit, and with every year you turn around, there's younger and younger guys on the team, and you're the older guys you get through. I know we could ask the same thing at Basin, but that experience in 2011, as far as this team got, are there things you can tell the young guys about? Hey, we've been to regionals. This team is good enough. We can do this.
Yeah, when we went out to Tempe, we found out firsthand we can compete with the big boys. We played Arkansas. They were one of the top 2 seeds. And we played with them. And the next day, we were just a little shell shock coming out versus Arizona State. And home field's tough to play there. They had a home field advantage. But I feel like if we played our game, we could have hung with them. We can play on that stage. Just getting back there, that's the first step. We just got to get back to that level.
And then having the conference tournament at home, obviously there's still a few weeks before we get to that point. But can you take that experience at Tempe and think, we could use our home field advantage when we get the A-10s here?
Yeah, that's going to be big. We play pretty good at home. Our fans are usually great. They're behind us, supporting us, giving us some energy. We know how it plays. It's definitely going to be a big advantage. And hopefully we can win on our home field. That'd be real nice.
Well, another hit today, and keep this thing rolling. I know you got a sweep here, but lots more baseball left to play. Thanks for the visit. Congrats on the record, and hopefully we just keep you upright and let you keep fielding balls out there at short and keep this thing going. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.